Hey everybody, welcome to another How to Draw Render Demo video. Today we're going to be drawing Ducky from Toy Story 4. And this is my technique for how to draw Ducky. So let's start off. Grab a sheet of paper, a pencil, some markers, and follow along. So first off, we're going to draw the head, and we want to create a round kind of egg-like shape like this. And it's not going to be very round, like a perfect egg. The lower part of the head actually is a little bit flatter. So it's kind of like flat like this, and then it kind of rounds to the point up here like that. So as you can see, I'm just going to do like loose lines to kind of start off like this. Okay, and then now that we have the head, I'm going to draw the body. So if you draw like down the center, like a center line, I'm going to extend not beyond the head here. We're going to stay tucked in. So we're going to come right around this shape, this point here, and we're going to do almost kind of like a U shape down here. And this flares out just a little bit, like that, and then we come down and across. So it's kind of looking like a mushroom almost right now, just like that. Okay, and then there's going to have the hands and the arms kind of extend outward. So I'm going to kind of do this. They're going to have like a round shape and then almost like a thumb shape like that. And we'll do the same on this side. So try to match the same like that on both sides. And the little thumb like that. Okay, and then for the legs, we'll go from this half. So almost halfway here, we'll have a foot come out like this. And this kind of flares back towards the center, and this one here will hook this out a little bit past, but not outside of the arm, but outside of the body. And then there'll be like 3 toe shapes, so like 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do the same on this side. So we'll come like that, we'll hook this way, and again we'll come about midway between the hand, somewhere around here. So this will kind of hook over, and it'll be 1, 2, 3, just like that. All right, so Ducky has a little heart on the chest, so we could kind of put that in right now, just like that. Now let's finish off the head. So again, here's our center line, imaginary center line. And I think the easiest thing to do would be to kind of rough out the mouth location and then the eyes. So the mouth is going to be obviously in the center, and it's going to be about center of both the height and the width. So if we draw like a little marker here, we'll kind of have a mouth about this size, and it comes up and it rounds at the top, and then it rounds at the bottom like this. And then we'll draw the upper lip like that, and the lower lip like that. Okay. And again, I'm doing all this in pencil, so you can make mistakes and kind of do like a scratchy technique. And then later on, I'll use a marker to kind of highlight the lines and pick out the lines that I want to commit to. All right, so now let's do the eyes. So the eyes will be, they won't go below the mouth. So if we draw like a faint line like this, so the eye's going to be about this size here, and it's going to stay inside of the head shape. So that's our head here. We'll draw one eyeball around a round shape like this, and then we'll do another one here. Try Try to get them about the same size. And then inside of the eye, so we'll touch this edge here for this one. So we'll draw another smaller circle, and then we'll touch the edge of this one, this side of the eye, just like that. Okay, and then inside the eye we'll have two little highlights, and same for this side here. And see, I'm using a pencil so we can erase. So large highlight, small highlight, and the same thing on this side. So large highlight, small highlight from the same direction. And at the top of the eye, there's kind of like a crown shape. So it has like almost like three triangular shapes like that kind of point outward to the right for the right eye, and then for the left eye out in the left direction, just like that. All right, and then now the little piece of hair at the top. So again, we'll find our center, and then if you go to kind of like either side of the center, almost, you know, similar to the size of the mouth, but it's okay if you're off. So we're gonna kind of go up and make almost like these flame type shapes, and they kind of like hook over to the right. So something like that, and that's our head there. Now the last thing I'm going to do is inside of the eye, at the lower part of the eye, they have you know, like a shape down here. So this is my inner pupil shape. I'm going to go ahead and add a curve like this, and 3 lines like that. And then the same thing for this eye here, this pupil. So if that's the pupil portion right there, I'm just going to create a curve like this with 3 lines like that. And there we go. So now we have in pencil. Later on, you could take like a pink pearl eraser, or any type of eraser that you guys have. You can take that and erase all your lines after we commit to the black lines. Okay, so now that we have in pencil our ducky drawn, I'm gonna go and pick out the shapes that I like and use a black Sharpie to do that. So I'm gonna take my Sharpie out, and I'm gonna start with the head shape, and I'm gonna high speed this so you guys don't have to sit here watching all the way through, and just take a note of how I just follow the lines that I really like. And don't worry about any of the extra excess lines, because those we can easily take an eraser and get rid of. And then you'll have a nice clean drawing with just your black Sharpie lines. Okay, so now we're gonna go and fill in with color our outline shape in black. So this paper that I'm using, you might have some issues with bleeding, so just be careful how you, where you use your marker. And if you leave the marker sit too long on some of the black areas, you might end up pulling some of the black ink into your drawing.